Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the Chaos. Let's go. We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial. Oh, wait, where is she? Oh, she's outside. Okay. Is she outside? I thought she was outside. Oh, yeah. In we go. I guess I was supposed to leave. Okay. In we go. Jean! Hello, Jean. Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. We're ready. Alright, follow me. I was really hoping we'd get to talk to Albedo in the middle, but we really didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gundelser, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kai speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Ms. Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries? Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office and were able to conclude that these are in fact human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to be missing for quite some time. Uh-oh. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. Uh-oh. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosario is here to present the results to the court. Hanselman, male, 46 years old, marital status, single, occupation hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his legs 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Dillick found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition. Oh no, this is not good. Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature? Alchemical and magical, both are possible. Thank you for your testimony. The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed, but what about the defendant's motive? Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain, a truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would. Oh, okay, now maybe we'll know why she doesn't like Dillick. Another one, huh? Wait, Donna from the flower shop? I'm sorry it took me so long to come forward, but the night Master Dillick saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too. Oh. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn I decided to go for a walk, and that's when I saw Master Dillick. I thought it might be nice, chat, so I headed in his direction, and then I saw it, someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake the fear, and I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Dillick in the first place. Oh, it all works out! But Master Dillick is in the room. This is a little bit awkward. But if I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. I didn't want to come forward because I was scared, but Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took so long. I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice. Ah yes, thank you. The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies. I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question. The personal investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court. Wait, she mean... the evidence we found in Albedo's office. Did we tell her about the hole? The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is its map. The map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the descriptions in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Well, yes. Were you the one who marked those locations? Yes. You do realize it's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No. Since you uncovered the compartment, I might as well expand on the matter. I might as well. Oh wait, yes. We have witness and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense? What I always have. I never killed a single person. You have some nerve saying that when the evidence is stacked against you. So is he admitting to unlawful disposal of the bodies, but not the murdering part? Did you find unrelated dead bodies? Miss Hertha, you presented a meticulous and convincing case, I'll give you that, but I would not to admit to something I didn't do. So what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses? That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses, I am exercising patience. That would make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo. Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Oh. Is that a reference to the pit? Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine, which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Kaiko, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well? Yes. Can you tell us what you found? You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the mark of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place. Then there must also have been a body. I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Okay, second location. Let's see. Second marked locations between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Dilek saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. The human remains, it described nearly the same event as Beatrice. There was no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Dilek found teeth and a human bone scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like this just to get Dilek's attention. Not to mention, Donna had been acting strange since before the trial. Okay, the human remains. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen, and the witness account suggests Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones, and does that mean he's the killer? The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed somebody and then concealed the body. Third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Pam and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There was also claw marks on the outside, but there was no body or any remains whatsoever. Okay. Theorizing time. So, maybe fake Albedo. I'm wondering if Albedo tried to create life out of like a dead body or something, and then it just didn't hold? Or he found pieces of already existing remains? Interesting. Okay, associate this with the human remains. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Associate with the second location. Okay. Differences between the marked locations. Interpret. Albedo marked these three locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are also some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seemed big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? Marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole on the third site has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole was at the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Ooh. Okay. Albedo's identity. Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's the Creator Prince, a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Gold, Rittentor. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragonspine is a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Where the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Is this like the third hole is where they buried fake Albedo and then he came to life and has done all of this? Is that what's going on? I almost forgot. Paim and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. Wait a second, someone who looks exactly like him. Okay, is this fake Albedo? Did we bury fake Albedo in location 3? And then he came to life and has been committing a lot of crimes. But then how did Albedo know about it? Was he just marking down sightings? I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. If I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter, and it looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, Kaiko. Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny the map belongs to him. Allow me to respond to Keiko's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Heather, and deny any connection to the map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me. I did hide things at those 3 locations. What? There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine. Okay, fake Albedo, right? Ha, so you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes. You're mistaken, Miss Heather. The story doesn't end there. Eula! Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Somebody wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map. Ashley, Kaiko, Amber, Bennett, and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventures Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one who we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left. This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands. Wait, let me repeat this. Wait. Yes. Okay, no. No, you're wrong. You deny it after admitting to murder for the whole court to hear. You've clearly lost your mind. If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me in Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. For someone who happens to look exactly like you. Exactly like him? So I was right, it does come back to what happened back then. It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same? What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore. Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine. Yes, I killed someone that day, someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony. What? Everyone, I brought her. Who's her? Wait, you... The person just came in? Isn't that Hertha? What's going on? I am also confused. Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you too. The calmer looking Hertha. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Avernus. I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession, it was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility. Fine, it doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt. Order in the court. I've been stationed in Dragonspine all these years because this is where the subject of my research lies, the dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the east, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle and with help from Barbatos, sealed his remains in Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter in Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project. Homunculus? Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there, some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. This is what I like to you. This is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation's the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long, you recognize the real me, don't you? The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know. That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know this isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago. Then how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body, the knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is. I remember. Let's hear your answer. I'd like to hear Miles' answer first. Huh? You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days, disorientated, confused. You were closer to me than anyone during that battle, and yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed. No, my head, it hurts. Is he also an imposter? How many imposters are there? Are there 3, 1 for each person? The scar is right here. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Avernus failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm. Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm. No need to panic, you can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force has that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will, yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles will see one of them. There are others too, most of them beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it because in this network of living beings you serve as the core. Show us your arm. Have it your way. Whoa! Come on, let's go. Hey, they're shielding the imposter. She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way. There are others trying to get in, massing more people under her control. Time to get moving, everyone. Whoa, she's leaped across the room. After her. This is not where I thought this was going. I'm so confused. It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens. I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Dillick picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Wow, that's quite an involved plan. Indeed, follow me. Yes, very, very sus. And I'm so confused. So it was all like a double bluff? Is that what's happening here? What? How are there monsters in the city? They are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not, we've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come. Of course, where's our first stop? The top of the city wall. Provide mobile support to various areas in the city. Okay. Oh, Mona's here! Wait. There's loads of people. We gotta talk to everybody. Okay. The situation seems worse than I anticipated. I must do my part to help. That doesn't mean you have to fight. Doing what you're good at is more than enough. Okay. Anyone else? Maybe I need to, like, run slowly so that I'm more likely to catch people. Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time. I had enough manpower. We can even spare some mobile support across the region. Good. Our intel suggests that monsters from Dragonspine could be disguised as Mondstadt citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. Oh, and my divination revealed that there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with. Understood. Ah, perfect timing, Kaiko. I was hoping you three could form a mobile unit to help respond to the various threats in the area. It's been a while, Kaiko. I'm also here to help. Jean and I are going to remain here to monitor the situation. We'll leave the other locations to you. Don't worry, my square glass doesn't show the slightest chance of failure. Victory will be ours. Okay. I mean, he did say something about going to the city wall, and then I immediately ignored him. So maybe we should actually go towards the city wall. Or maybe we should go down here? I mean, this guy looks a little bit in trouble. Ah, Captain Albedo, honorary knight. Oh, and your floating companion. Some people around here are acting strange. Be careful. They've really improved the involvedness of these, like... This is a pretty involved quest. I'm definitely enjoying this. Okay, thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own. Well, hope everyone's alright. Okay, they're acting a bit suspicious. As in, like, suspicious of other people, not themselves suspicious. Oh, Venti! Hey, Venti! Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please, someone help me! What's with the freak out? It's just us. Ah, perfect, I can drop the act. Sorry, thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with something this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. Ah, just what I wanted to hear. Do these two know each other's identity then? People can make new friends when we're not here, you know. Monsters started surging from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter. Wait, so what about the map and the missing bodies? What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation in Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behaviour changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguises to get close to people, and eliminated the 2 who attempted to attack. What about the remains Dilek found? They belonged to one of the victims? Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second some teeth and bone. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monsters' mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remains of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Wopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Wopperflower into Subject 3. So there was another impulse on Dragonspine that day. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who ventured in Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favoni's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash their power, all those under the influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected. Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people. That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help. It will use the power of Anemo to restrain them for now. That should give the Knights a chance to subdue them without harm. The specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes, so there's little secrets other people shouldn't know. My identity, for example. Keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, that should do it. Did I just skip all the quest? Whoops! I thought I was supposed to do that, but maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Wind current? Paimon's never seen this many. There should now be wind currents around the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status? All good, we have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now. Whoa, it's long distance wind communication. How is that even possible? Okay, everyone's got to know that Barbatos is involved somehow, surely. It's all thanks to Lord Barbatos. With his blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you. Ah, no wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide. You didn't have to broadcast that. Huh? That voice, Venti, is that you? Oops. Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Kaiko, Paimon, and Albedo found me, got me out of a tough spot. Ah, right, now that you're okay, we should check on the stages of the other areas. Or maybe we weren't supposed to go there first, to like trigger this. Thanks, friend. May the Anemo Archon protect you. It's so suspicious. I've got things covered here. Okay, maybe we did skip everything. Ugh, I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Ah! Get back! Phew, that was a close one. I suppose thanks for an order, Master Dilek. I appreciate the help. No need, I didn't intervene to save you. It was my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could write together, but you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous. You weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Dillick, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it. Oh, maybe I did miss my opportunity. No! That's so sad. I didn't think I was gonna like miss my chance to run around because he said to go to the gate, so I went to the gate. Or is that not what he meant? Because that's the one that was like flashing, but maybe this was like the optional one and I did it first. So now I don't get to chat to everybody. My bad. This is unideal. It's quite fun to be Dillick and Kaya. Oh, another one. However, these are all icy monsters because they come from Dragonspine, so poor Kaya is not really equipped for this. He's just adding more ice to an already icy like situation. And now Dillick's almost dead. Oh! Whoops! This is fine. I'm sure Kaya, you know, the icy guy, can defeat this icy Lower Churl on his own. I'm sure it'll be fine. Poor Dillick. I don't really want to waste my food though healing him, so he's just gonna stay down. Just have a little nap. Barbatos with Dylan. As long as this guy doesn't get his shield back up, otherwise I might be in trouble. Then over there, Dillick, Kaya. If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing that the areas are secure. What? We can't be here because we care. Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice. So, what's the sages over here? All under control. Don't worry, my trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you? We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Can I have control back? I want to chat to people. Nope, we found Fischl apparently. Well, those are the guys we did help. Oh wait, she's gonna heal everybody. I've seen the soldiers and use Barbara's elemental skill to heal them. Oh, they won't let me leave. Okay. Okay, let's heal all these guys. It's Lawrence and Swan. And Guy and Huffman and Otto. I actually do remember Lawrence and Swan. They're by the gate normally, I think. And Guy's by the other gate. And Huffman. I love Huffman, but I actually don't remember who Otto is. But I remember everybody else. And Huffman is Mika's older brother, I think. Alright, you should be on the mend. Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you will remain inside the cathedral for now. We're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured. Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with logistics from the back. Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front line, so I'll escort you or myself. Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria. Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this day for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt, attacks and fighting, so you need to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on the region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Venice will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Ah, of course, coming. Oh, Noelle! And Bennett, we're really seeing everybody. Oh, Amber and Mika. They're here, prepare for battle. On guard, everyone, increasing monsters at 11 o'clock. Oh, maybe these are who we were supposed to see on the walls. Looks like we've got 25 pillar shells, 2 blazing exhibitor shells, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Can I leave now? Nope, I'm Amber now. Okay, guess we gotta go down here. Maybe I was not supposed to. No, Mika's a combat person. I'm gonna say Amber. Maybe it makes more sense for her to be... She's an archer, so maybe she's supposed to be further back, you know. I don't actually remember what Mika does. But I do think we're going to get to be like every character in Mondstadt, so that's quite cool. Is that it? Oh, no, it's not it. Now we gotta go over here. Maybe I'm supposed to be like Amber shooting down things. I think that would make sense. And then like this? Ooh. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Be safe around trains, a message from Metro. Okay. All units are now in position. Hertha, geez, your voice scared me just now. What, still caught up on the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan. Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better people thought you were dead. And then what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once it's over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. I no need to worry you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula. Alright, she's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her. Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on. Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight. It was Kai's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organisation, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, that explains the rumour that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumour that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the Knights of Patrol routes, claiming to have survived her mission. When did that happen? Over 6 months ago. Whoa, this has been a long time in the making. Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike. But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Druin and his monsters? There's an informant among our ranks. Don't worry, Barbatos already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now. Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself. It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know what I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out. Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner. Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, Kaiko. You probably don't know, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me? I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover, someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return from Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. I knew that your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If you thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her, the perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right, you're part of the plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends with Mondstadt. We will never forget that. Aw, that means a lot. In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knights. Wait, was that Eula just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out. Oh, okay, phew. We managed to do like the big one, but there are still lots of little areas where we can do quest stuff, it looks like. So I think we just chatted to, like, we triggered one of like 4 separate things. And there are lots of people in all the places we just saw. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's a quest. I don't want to talk to Bennett yet. I want to see what's going on. Like, I see some little blobs. I don't want to miss anybody, but I'm not very good at, like, exploring. Sometimes you say saves. Of course, you remember the final line of the Dumb Ways to Die song. That is a very good song, though. It's iconic. It's such a good song. So funny. Oh! Did I trigger a quest? Oh, did I trigger the Eula quest when I was specifically not trying to? Captain Albedo, honorary knights, focus on the battle, we've got your back. Oh, it's Noelle! Oh, rogue. Like, what is this little tracky thing? And then I realized it came from Kaiko, because she's icy. Not icy, fiery even. Which I completely forgot about. Okay, this is fine. Oh, oh, she's still got her. Oh no, there it's gone. Thanks for the help. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. Thanks for the help. That was a lot faster. Oh, right, that's it. Okay, there should be somebody also down here. I think we should be able to find everybody. So we have the side gate. I don't want to go to the side gate yet. Okay, maybe that's okay. So we found. I step inside the courtroom, and this is the first thing I see. I'm not sure how much more I can take. I'm not brave enough. I think you should give yourself more credit. You're brave enough to sit through a trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength. Deacon Dahlia, I didn't see you there. Apologies, Rosario asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. I sound like this. 2 is much better than 1, so let me help. Oh, thank you. I didn't think Mr. Rosario even remembered me. Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural she remembers his most dedicated student. Oh, yeah. So after all this, I doubt Miss Albedo's identity will be a secret, huh? Not to the higher-ups, at least. As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events. Huh? Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily. Ah, sorry. I guess I didn't expect Mr. Albedo to just reveal it like that. I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right? When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was pretty shocked, but more than that, I was amazed. Not afraid? No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science, and I trust in Mr. Albedo as a person. I noticed, Deacon, there aren't any wind currents around us. Well, lucked out on that front, otherwise that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear. Huh? That's how it works? That could have been so embarrassing. It is pretty lucky, actually. Well done, Venti. Okay, wait. Who else did I see previously? I think okay. Guess I can't use the map. Gotta run. So I saw Rosaria and Barbara were on top of the church. Probably still on top of the church. Oh. Wait, optional objectives. Can I see that? Okay, no. I wonder if they're still there. Can I talk to, like... Amber and Mika? This is where I left Jean and Mona. Are they still here? Well, they look like they're still here. Yeah. Yep, okay, this is the same. Wait, did I not turn the sounds on this entire time? Oh, I didn't turn the sounds on. Well, I hope there weren't any sounds that we missed. Otherwise, that would be embarrassing. Because we would have completely missed it. Okay, Barbara's no longer here. Which also makes sense. Okay, so we want to go not to the side gate, because it seems to say the optional objectives are, like, separate. So maybe we should go and talk to Bennett after all. Wait, is Venti still over here? No. I think Venti's gone. So, no Venti. Unless I went to the wrong place. I don't actually remember where we left Venti. He could be anywhere. However, Bennett is down here. Bennett, hello. Gotta say, when I saw you on the other side of the road, I thought you were hurt, not about to whack me in the head. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was just trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way. I get it, that's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Kaiko, Albedo, you're here. Looks like this person could use some help. We'll search for a place to keep civilians out of danger. This area appears secure, so remain here in the meantime. We'll be back with an update. Sounds like a plan. Okay, yep, nope, same. That's the same thing. Okay. Oh, Diona! Hello, Diona. Ah, these darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo, Kaiko, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch over things so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diona. We'll be sure to do just that. Okay, we probably gotta go tell that to Bennett. So that he knows that it's safe by the Cat's Tail. Bennett, Cat's Tail. Albedo, Kaiko, got an update for us? You can take her to the Cat's Tail. They are no sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome. Got it. I'll take her there right away. Who else did I see though? I feel like I saw Fischl and oh, okay, these guys are here. Makes sense. You're doing a really good thing here, Diona. Thanks to you, some people are out of danger. Don't worry about it. We all call the city home. Giving people somewhere safe to stay is the least I could do. Dad, I think we've got another group coming. Can you cover things here while I check it out? Of course. Be careful out there. I'll help you out. Is anyone in the Cat's Tail? Nope. Well, maybe, but we can't go in. Okay, I see Dilek and Kaya are out here. We'll take it from here. Okay, they've got it. They've got it. Okay. There's one more. Ooh. There's some people over here. By people, I mean Hillachels. Oh, no wonder it was so quiet before. I was like, why is it not sounding right? And that's why. Head to the Cat's Tail. You'll be safe there, especially with Mr. Owen to watch over things. You can stay there until this is all over. Really? Okay, I'll head over right away. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.